Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a bokeh background, something similar to what you see on screen here. There's a few simple steps to get this sort of effect, and you can personalise colour to your likings. So here we are today, and I'm going to show you this. So what you want to do is just go and make a new canvas. I'm going to do 1280 by 720 because that's my preferred. This is like your personal preference, and so yeah, just pick what you want. And then what we got here is just a plain background. And if you got this down here, you just want to click double click the lock that's down here, and then you want to make sure that your background is black, like this. So then what you want to do is go to new layer, and then click the brush tool, and then come up here to where it says PX and just type in 20 there, and then you want to just hit F5 and it will come up with this brush presets. And what you want to tick is shape dynamics, scattering, transfer, and smoothing will already be there. And you want to hit the size jitter up to 100 and minimum diameter up to 100. And scattering, you wanted to put scatter up to 100 as well. And you can mess around with all these to your likings, but I'm just going to show you what I do. And opacity jitter to 100 as well, because this just changes if some are see-through. And flow jitter is making it even more see-through, but I like to keep that at 0. So next what you want to do is shut that by clicking F5 again. And come up here to the brush again and type in 400. And now you've got this big brush. You just want to swipe across with the white brush instead of the black, otherwise you will not see anything. And you just want to fill in the gaps a bit and make sure that there's a wide variety of circles on there. So next we want to just change this brush to 100. And then click this to get rid of it. And make sure you're on this layer 2. Go up to filter, blur, and Gaussian blur. And down here where it says radius, to type in 45. And click OK. So next we want to make a new layer. And with this 100 brush, we want to just give it a quick couple of little strokes where the black bits are, and just get that feeling of the circles that they're sort of free. And then we want to go back up to filter, blur, and Gaussian blur. And I clicked the wrong one there, so filter, blur, and Gaussian blur. And then we don't want 45 on this, we want 25. And then click OK. So then we want to select all these, so we'll go Shift and then click the bottom one, right click, and merge layers. Now we've got that done, we want to get the main coloured bits in, so we're going to go new layer, and then go up to the brush and change this to 150. And then click OK. So we want to just give it a quick couple of swipes across, making sure you have some spaces in between, because we're going to make a bigger brush and give them circles a bit of variety. So we just want to hit that up to 200 this time, and then put these bigger circles into the spaces. So if you want to have some smaller brushes, you just whack this down to some smaller size brushes and then fill in the gaps. So now we've done that, we want to right click and duplicate, and then drag this copy down under the main layer and go filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and make this 5%. This just gives it a quick shadow around the main front of the circles. And then what we want to do is just merge all these together by merge layer. So we want to make a new layer, and we'll go ahead and go to the gradient tool. So this is sort of your preference, but I'm just going to hit this rainbow colour gradient down that's already here. It's called Spectrum, if you just want to try it out with that. And then we're going to hold Shift, drag across, and then it'll come up and you're going to be thinking, oh, that's in my way now, that's just ruined it. But no, you come down to where it says normal, and then you get a big list of options. So we're just going to go ahead and click the overlay option, and it will let the circles come through the colour, and the colour will be like concentrating on the things in the background. And that's how you make that. You can change the colours by simply getting, I don't know, getting any of these. I'll use this one just to show you that you can change it. So you want to be on the background, the colour layer, and you just want to change the colours, and they'll change. This is a good way of making backgrounds, and for your computer is you can add text in on the sides and the top. And there's going to be a few more tutorials like this coming through on YouTube soon. So if you just want to like, rate, and subscribe if you want to see them future videos, go ahead, and peace out.